Good evening, my name is Jeff Rigger and I taught Cha-Cha at this week's session of the St. Cloud Ballroom Dance Club. Jessa and I are going to demonstrate the steps that I taught. The first step, we reviewed the basic, then crossover breaks, and then underarm turn. So for the man, the basic step is, starts with his left, steps to the side with the left, back with the right, in place with the left, then side, close, side, rock forward with the left, back on the right, and side, close. And that consists of one whole basic. So it's side, rock, step, side together, side, rock in place, side together, side, and you keep going. So the woman's part starts with her right foot. She does basically the reverse. So we'll step to the side with the right, rock forward with the left, in place with the right, side, close, side, back on the right, in place with the left, and side, close, side. That's our basic step for the follower. Side, back in place, cha-cha-cha, forward in place, cha-cha-cha, back in place, cha-cha-cha, forward in place, cha-cha-cha. Side, rock, step, side together, side, and then instead of going forward, I'll turn to the side and do a rock step this way towards the wall. Then I'll step back in place, and then I'll face my partner again and do side together, side. Then I will turn to the other side, and I will do my rock out this direction, then step back in place, and then side, close, side to my partner. Now, Jessa, the follower, will do the exact opposite of that. So Jessa, let's demonstrate. We'll do one forward rock and then crossover to the mirror first. So we'll step side, forward rock, back, then in place. We'll go to the side, cross over, and then we'll go to this side, cross over, and then we'll just stop here. Okay? We do side, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, cross over to one side, then we cross over to the other side, and then we can continue. And if I want to exit this, I can just take my partner in my arms and rock forward with her to go back into the basic cha-cha-cha, rock, step. As far as technique, I was mentioning to the group that one of the things we should think about is we should stay facing each other, side, rock step, cha-cha-cha. We don't want to open up too soon. We take our side steps still facing each other, then we turn into the crossover. And then our back foot stays in place, and then we come back and face each other on the side together, side. Then when we come over here, again, we sort of sharply turn, cha, cross, over, cha-cha-cha, cross, over, cha-cha-cha. The other part of the technique that I mentioned was that when we do our crossover breaks, our inside foot is pointed towards our partner. And when our back step is sort of pointed out in a fifth position. Then when we back up, our back foot just goes straight down and cha-cha-cha. Okay? Now we added a turn to that, so after we do our last crossover, I will just rock back like a regular basic step, and I will raise the hand so that the partner can do an underarm turn. And what she does is she steps out on her inside foot, which is her left foot, cha-cha-cha, rock, step. What she does is she steps out on her left, then she turns and steps forward on her right, and then she faces her partner and does her cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, rock, step. She steps forward, and then faces the partner. And the nice technique about that is she should think about 2, 3. Her first step is actually a forward step, forward, then she turns on that step and steps forward again. Then she turns to face me, cha-cha-cha, and I'm with her. And we'll do that again in slow motion. Rock, step, cha-cha-cha, side cross. She'll go forward, then face me. So it's almost like 2 forward steps. A rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step. She'll go forward, face her partner. And that makes that step very sharp and crisp and clear, as opposed to sort of a continuous turn. That would be more appropriate for a swing than it would be for cha-cha. Okay, then the new step that we added tonight was we did a syncopated basic, which is really fun. So after we did our crossover, I took her into a double handhold, cha-cha-cha, and then we held that last step of the cha-cha a little bit longer than we normally would. And then instead of me rocking with her, we did rock sort of a fifth position break. So rock step, cha-cha hold, rock step. 4 and 1 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 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 and 3. So we hold the 2, and then right before the 3 we do and 3, 4 and 1, 2 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 and 3. And one way you can do that is fun is not hold your partner. We'll both turn 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2. So you can move your arms and really get into it a little bit. And what you do is you hold the foot in place. 4 and hold, 4 and hold, and 3, 4, and that's what makes it sharp. And then to go back, I just rock forward with my arm. So we're doing the crossbody lead and rock. Jessa steps forward on her cha-chas. Then she's going to step forward on her left while I step back on my right. She turns on that left foot. I step forward on my left. She goes back on her right. Cha-cha-cha. Rock, step, cha-cha-cha. Forward, back, cha-cha-cha. Rock, step, cha-cha-cha, forward, back, cha-cha-cha. The man turns a quarter turn twice, and the woman turns 1/2 turn. And I always start this step facing a particular wall so that I know exactly where my quarter turns are going to be. It makes it nice and sharp. 1 quarter turn here, quarter turn, another quarter turn here, and she did a 1/2 turn. And the nice thing about the step is it's nice and sharp. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 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 2, 3, 4, and 1. Cross body lead.